What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Bad Thought Studios. Today we are doing a trailer reaction to the TV show releasing on June 4th, The Acolyte. Now, we've done multiple trailer reactions to a couple of the trailers they released. This one's going to be a fight scene, that's going to be in the show, I believe, in the first episode, if I'm not mistaken. And we're going to react to it. I wanted the boys' opinion on it. I know there's some strong feelings when it comes to the show. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. But first, I'll start off with
Burn
George.
it and piss on the ashes.
Oh God.
I'll start off with my boy George. How you doing, brother? How's everything?
Doing good. Glad to be back again with you fellas. It's always a good time recording with you guys. I know we did some content that's going to be released from your channels, and it's always a good time.
Always fun, George. Yeah, if you could tell the people your YouTube and your social medias, please.
Absolutely. You can find me on social media on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Disney George. You could also find me on Instagram under the Disney Italiano. And of course, you can find me on my home base at Orange Grove 55 with Citrus Corner with all that sweet, juicy, but sometimes sticky Disney news and info.
Yes, sir. If you guys have any interest in Disney news and info, please, guys, go follow Orange Grove 55, George's YouTube as well. They do amazing work over there. It is so fun to, honestly, I get, what's it called? Educated every time I watch you guys. So thank you guys. And make sure you guys go follow George. Candid. What's going on, baby? How's everything?
Yeah,
brother?
sorry about that. Had some weird system issues there, but we good. We back.
All right, good. You still look weird.
Living it. Wow, thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, y'all know I'm here, Candy Camper. I don't know where I'm at now. What are we doing? What do you want me to do?
please tell the people where they can find you.
Oh yeah,
let's start there.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. You can find me the Candy Camper on my channel, where I do trailer reactions to old movies or your favorite movie, and see if they still hold up, and see if it gets us into the theater to go watch it. That's what I do. And then you can also find me on X on the Candy Camper, and IG the Candy Camper with an extra R. Also on Bad Thoughts Podcast is another place you can find me with Tones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, let's get into it, boys. I'll start with you, George. We did a couple. I think we did the Acolyte trailer last time you were on here. So another show or another trailer. We're getting your.
Yeah, my eyes are just starting to recover from the last one.
But for those who didn't see that episode, kind of explain what you think about the show, what you're expecting for the show.
So even before the first teaser trailer came out, the day before they released kind of like the show's poster, if you will, where it shows the lightsaber, yeah, like the holder part, but where it was like not lit, but they had like a streak of blood going up as like being like the kind of like the significance of the Sith, because the Sith lightsaber is red. So I thought, ooh, okay, this is kind of getting like a little bit in the darker vibes, and it's like I would love to see that, because we didn't get anything out of the Star Wars universe, something like this. And then the trailer drops, and I thought, okay, I'm not understanding it. It seems a little bit diluted, less than what the poster. I was more intrigued with the poster than I was for the first teaser trailer. And then the second trailer dropped, and I don't know. And I know I've talked about this before. It just seems like the editing process for this trailer. Now, as I said, now the series might be good. I will definitely check out. I'll take Tones' advice and check out the first 2 episodes, because that's also a rule in my house. You have to try something twice. So it's like if you watch the first episode, okay, sometimes you have to kind of like break it in. So watch the second episode. If I can't get into it after the second episode, I'm just going to be done with it, because the trailer literally gave me no hopes whatsoever, because it just seems like it's all over the place. It's not cohesive. It's just very choppy.
Yep.
And it feels like this is supposed to be based off of the Sith, the dark side of the Force, but it doesn't feel like that.
Exactly. That's what confused me, and I was going to bring this up. That's what confused me the most. Like, we did get some of the Sith characters in the trailer, but we seen more of like the Jedi than we did the Sith. And we don't know the full story yet. Of course, we got to see it and all that good stuff. But as far as the trailer, like we said on Candid's channel, like trailers are important because they get you to go see what is coming next. And for like, let's say, for instance, George, you didn't like the first couple trailers you've seen. That doesn't get you to watch the show. I kind of like begged you to watch the first 2 episodes.
You did, yes, absolutely.
But at the same time, the key to a trailer is to get you to watch whatever's coming next, the movie, show, etc. And it's not doing that for a lot of people. And people have the mindset of, we're going to see the side of the Sith that we've never seen before. Like, we got to see, Darth Vader and, Kylo Ren. We got to see some of the Sith, but we didn't get to see a full like story of their characters, which is something that we anticipated this was going to be. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's what we're getting.
And I believe it was the second trailer at the very end of it. It kind of showcased a villain that kind of looked like the suit, the outfit kind of looked robotic, but yet just seemed like an armor suit. And it feels like we've been getting like these kind of villains like over and over again. Like, I want to see something different. I want to see something new, something that's compelling. And not even just a person that's in a black robe. Like, I want to see someone that you can just look at and say, okay, this person is a real threat, just based off of how they looked. Yes.
And they said, I believe it was Darth Plagueis is who that character was. I don't know for sure, but that's the character at the end of the last trailer. I believe his name was Darth Plagueis. I could be wrong, but that's what people.
If that is Plagueis, that would get me kind of interested, as long as it focuses on him, because that was the master of Palpatine.
Yeah,
that's actually who Palpatine portrayed, killed, took over, and he became the Sith.
Yep. But yeah, it's very hard to go see something where the trailer doesn't look good, and we are going in with that kind of mindset. But let's watch what this fight scene is. Supposedly, it's a very good fight scene from what people are saying. But I know, Candid, you haven't seen, or you did see the last trailer. You weren't as interested as well. So let's see if this changes your guys' mind.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, of course.
There? And this just shows that out there in the world of movies and people, Star Wars is huge, right? Star Wars is probably one of the biggest franchises, obviously, in the world. I don't like it. I'm not a Star Wars fan. So for all you people out there that like something else with green people in it, I don't like this either. But I'm going to watch this trailer and see if it might bring me in. This fight scene might be the best thing ever. And not only that, we have Daphne Keane in there, which, played X-23.
Yeah,
and that might just bring me in to watch it just by herself. You never know.
So. Yeah, for sure. And Lee Jung Jae is another character I want to see. He did what's that TV show? What's that show he did?
Squid Game.
Jesus. He did Squid Game, and he was amazing in that show. Like, that show took over the fucking world pretty much, like, when it was released, and people loved it because of him. And Carrie Ann Moss is another character that a lot of people loved. Matrix, she was fucking awesome in the Matrix. Like, Trinity was one of the most iconic female like characters of all time when it comes to the like action-packed movies. So you're getting good characters and good actors in these movies. Now, the question is, can they translate that into something desirable? And we shall see. But you guys ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go. You.
I have an unidentified Force user.
Hey, Trinity.
Can I go first?
Sure.
Please do.
What was that? First, was that a real trailer? Does that just look
Yeah.
like a fucking cosplay characters? What was up with the weird music? I was like, cool, we get to see a fight scene without music, which is not seen. But then all of a sudden, it goes dun 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 dun. Like play the either play it or don't.
Musical, bro.
Yeah, and it seemed like there was a lot of stop and go
It was
kind
weird.
of moments where it, like, again, the choreography of it just seemed so downplayed. And second of all, it's kind of a cool fight in sporadic moments, but to me, the way of the fighting doesn't scream Star Wars to me. Like that's something that like it felt like something like in like Shogun or like a samurai. Yeah, like it didn't feel like Star Wars.
It felt like I was watching Trinity, bro. Trinity in the Matrix. That's exactly what it felt like I was watching.
And don't get me wrong, it was. What George was saying, if it was all one scene where it just the whole action like that, and it had that action music, I think I would have been like, oh cool, this is great. I actually like that. But the stop and go was annoying. The weird music drew me to listen to the music and not want to pay attention to the fight because it was just fucking weird. And then the force, there was no. Usually when there's a force, there's like a sound go.
Yeah, exactly.
Something. It was just like oh. Then she slid across the ground. Then she goes, oh.
And then she catches the girl that she did like a freaking exorcism like thing that she's just hanging there like.
Oh man,
I was gonna say something bad, but I can't say it on your channel. But yeah, if you haven't seen The Exorcist, go watch The Exorcist so you can see that scene. I'm not gonna go see this fucking movie, Tones. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, all you Star Wars
fans.
It's
a TV show, bro. So you're good.
Oh, even worse. I'm not gonna go see it for free.
How many? How many episodes are they anticipating this thing to be?
I seen 8. I could be wrong though because I don't think. Here, let's look it up. Episodes.
Tones, I'm doing this for you, dude, and for you only. Because if I'm going by these trailers and these clips, it is not doing it for me.
And believe me, bro,
like for each time, I want to be able to find something to say, "Ooh, I want to see it," but for some reason, this one just keeps letting me down.
Yeah, we are. Believe me, dude. If it's shit, feel free not to continue watching it, bro. Because I'll be there, right? I'll be right there with you. Like, for people who don't watch this show, like this, if this is your first time ever watching us, our intentions is to love something when we go into watching these trailers. We don't like hating on shit. If you go through most of our shit, it's all of us liking something or even saying something we do like within a shitty trailer or a shitty, movie.
We'll find something.
Yeah, exactly. But like that's not our intention is to hate things. We love seeing good movies, good TV shows, etc. But we'll let you know if something doesn't look good. And there's certain things that drive us to go watch movies, go watch TV shows, and invest our time into doing it. And we're just not seeing it from these trailers. Like so let me break what I liked about that fight scene. The fight scene was good sporadically, like George was saying, but it wasn't consistent. Like it was just it looked choreographed and it didn't look fluid. And that's what, when it comes to a fight scene, that's something that we want to see. We want to see something fluid, something, and Cannon brought up the best point was the sound effects of the force. That was something we knew what they were doing. Now it just looks like she's just putting her fucking hand out and she's stopping.
Well, like, and I will also add this too. Even the acting, even though there really wasn't a whole lot of dialogue, of anything going on, but even to the expressions on the face, like when you're fighting, you want to see like anguish. You want to see like you're in a mode where it just seemed like it was just like nothing. It was like
who trained you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, like it looked like fucking Trinity from the Matrix. Like Trinity fought with no facial expressions ever, and that's what she did in this little snippet.
I said it before, and I'll
And-
say it again. It literally looks like a college film project. Is what it looks like to me.
It looked fan cosplay.
Yeah, and I can't argue with that. And like I said, I'm gonna watch it, and I would love to like get, you and OG and us to do a breakdown of each episode.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that would be fun. I think that would be like we did the same thing with Percy Jackson, and unfortunately, Percy Jackson didn't execute it well, and we were very upset with it.
Did you watch it all the way through?
Yes, we watched all. We didn't do the last episode breakdown because we didn't think it was important. Like that's how bad it was.
I will say, I will continue on the Acolyte if we have a lot to discuss, whether it's positive or negative. I will continue on if there's enough to talk about.
Yep. No, I agree.
Under those circumstances, but did they give a rough budget? How much the series was?
I could look it up real quick. But yeah, if there is a Disney spends $49 million over Star Wars spinoff The Acolyte.
49 mil.
Yeah, which is really not that bad actually for 8 episodes.
But it showed.
Yeah, exactly. And guys, let us know if you guys are interested in us breaking down each episode. If you guys want us to do it, if you guys are interested in seeing our reactions to it, because like I said, we want to love this show. Like Star Wars is something that I
want to be a Star Wars. You know how hard it is being around people that are Star Wars fans, and I don't get to enjoy myself being a Star Wars fan. Like, not that I need to be part of the group, but I kind of want to be part of the group. I want to dress up. I want to have a lightsaber. I want to ride in an AT-AT or whatever they call it. AT-AT. Come on.
And the best thing about like being a Star Wars fan is that feel when you go to Disneyland too. Like you get to see the Millennium Falcon fucking just right in front of you, dude. And that part is magical in itself. So, but being a fan, it's even more special. Unfortunately, that ride isn't the best. The what is it called?
Smuggler's Run.
Yeah, not the best ride. I get fucking sick being in that fucking thing. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation for a different day. But as far as the Acolyte, guys, we'd love to hear your guys' opinions. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought about this fight scene. Is it something that will bring you to watch the TV show? And let us know what you guys thought about the other trailers. I'll link the trailer reaction we did at the end of this episode, so you guys can check that out. But George, Candid, appreciate you guys for joining me. I'll start with you, George. Tell the people where they can find you, please.
Absolutely. You can find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Disney George. You could also find me on Instagram under the Disney Italiano. And of course, you can find me on my home base at Orange Grove 55 with Citrus Corner with all that sweet, juicy, but sometimes sticky Disney news and info.
Beautiful, beautiful. Make sure you guys go give George and OG a follow. You guys will love their content. Candid Camper. You can remind the people where they can find you.
Yeah, definitely. You can find the Candid Camper on my channel on YouTube. It's going to be trailer reactions where I go back and watch some of the old trailers to some of your favorite movies, and we see if they still hold up to this day and if they would have brought you back into the theaters to watch it back then. You can also find me on this podcast every once in a while. Also, the Bad Thoughts podcast, where that's our home base with Tones TV. And then you can find me on Instagram at the Candid Camper with an XR and X. It's Candid Camper.
Yeah, guys, make sure you guys go follow. I'll leave everything in the description below. Make sure you guys are subbed with notifications on so you guys are notified once a video is uploaded. If you guys want to find me on social media, Tones_TV on all platforms. And yeah, hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for watching. Love y'all.